Thank you for listening to the Fierce Audie podcast, where we talk about disability, quackery, parenting, and Jewish life.
Kanye West has been anti-Semitic for a long time. It did not come to light, to me anyway, because I am not up to date with celebrity news, until this tweet made the news. I dug deeper after seeing this and saw it has been going on for a while. I knew who he was, but I did not normally pay attention to his antics. Kanye West made an extremely anti-Semitic tweet that said, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up I'm going DEF CON on Jewish people. The funny thing is I actually be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda." At least West was locked out of his Instagram and Twitter accounts due to this goyish meshuggahs, non-Jewish nonsense. He tweeted one anti-Semitic tweet after another. The post that this was referencing was also anti-Semitic. It was a text exchange between West and Diddy that was posted on Instagram. West told him, "I'ma use you as an example to show the Jewish people that told you to call me that no one can threaten or influence me. I told you this was war." In response to his accounts being suspended, he tweeted, "Who do you think invented cancel culture?" He is referencing Mark Zuckerberg as being Jewish and that Jews invented cancel culture. He forgot one thing: Twitter and Facebook are not owned by the same people. West's antisemitism isn't just recent. In a 2013 radio interview with New York City's hip-hop and R&B station Power 105.1 FM, West attempted to explain President Barack Obama's inability to gain momentum on his policy priorities in Washington, D.C. with the statement that, "Black people don't have the same level of connections as Jewish people." Abraham H. Foxman, the director of the Anti-Defamation League, said, "If the comments are true as reported, this is classic antisemitism. There it goes again, the age-old conner that Jews are all-powerful and control the levers of power in government." As a celebrity with a wide following, Kanye West should know better. We hope that he will take responsibility for his words, understand why they are so offensive, and apologize to those he has offended. West's full quote was, "Man, let me tell you about George Bush and oil money and Obama and no money. People want to say Obama can't make these moves or that he's not executing. That's because he ain't got those connections. Black people don't have the same level of connections as Jewish people. Black people don't have the same connection as oil people." Unaired Tucker Carlson interview. He made several anti-Semitic comments and talked about fake children invading his home until unaired portions of his Fox News interview with Tucker Carlson were leaked. He perpetuated several anti-Semitic conspiracy theories in this interview. Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger, a no-eugenics, with the KKK to control the Jew population, he told Carlson. "When I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race black really are. This is who our people are. The blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief." Sanger, who was the founder of Planned Parenthood, was a known supporter of eugenics. Planned Parenthood denounced Sanger for her belief in eugenics. West's claim about the Jew population references the anti-Semitic radical Hebrew Israelites. This hate group claims that Jews are imposters or thieves and have stolen the identity and birthright of the true Israelites. Who are the radical Hebrew Israelites? The radical Hebrew Israelites use similarities between Jews and other marginalized groups as a foundation for anti-Semitic beliefs. They appropriate Jewish heritage to claim exclusive identity as the true chosen people of God and decry Jews as imposters and thieves. They seek dominance and not equity and strict adherence to biblical literalism to legitimize their ideology. They spread their beliefs through street preaching, often harassing people, provoking and shaming any non-Israelite and those of their own community that doesn't follow their beliefs. This can be queer people of color within their communities. The radical Hebrew Israelites have a definite abhorrence of relationships between Israelites and white people as they relate them to the devil. This furthers the marginalization, but it also parallels the toxic power structures that are common in the far right. References anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. The conspiracy theory is that Jewish people control financial institutions when discussing winter holidays that were celebrated at his children's school. "My kids are going to a school that teaches black kids complicated Kwanzaa," West said. "I prefer my kids' new Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it would come with some financial engineering." Uses a strange metaphor about Jews. West used a strange metaphor when talking about black people judging one another. This about judging each other on how white we could talk would be like, a Jewish person judging another Jewish person on how good they danced or something. I mean, that's probably a bad example and people are going to get mad at that shit. I probably want to edit that out. Using bipolar disorder as an excuse to be anti-Semitic. It is true, Kanye West has bipolar disorder. There has been a lot of debate online about whether it is due to his being bipolar. The people that have argued that his bigoted actions cannot be separated from his bipolar and the impulse to punish him for hate speech is ableist. They say he needs help. Only one part of this is true, the part that he needs help with is bipolar. Being anti-Semitic is not a characteristic of having bipolar disorder. While being impulsive and having egotism are consistent with having a manic episode, West has spoken about his struggles with this mental illness. There is a huge difference between being mentally ill and being a bigot. Bigotry or antisemitism is not a symptom of bipolar disorder. People who have mental illnesses are not more prone to be hateful than those who are not mentally ill. To say he is bigoted due to bipolar disorder promotes stigma against people who have mental illnesses. To excuse his fateful utterances as harmless amusements is harmful to both the people he harms and to others who have bipolar disorder. Holding people accountable for harmful behavior is not to impose suffering on someone who has done wrong. The point is to stop the behaviors from happening again. It might be possible that his having bipolar disorder led him to embrace and express anti-Semitic beliefs. His bigoted statements will still hold the power to popularize it due to his influence in the public eye. This is how people could deduce that bipolar disorder caused him to be anti-Semitic. Negative social or professional consequences may encourage him to seek mental health care or take more precautions to prevent himself from doing harm again. In his case, this has happened before and he has not changed his behavior. Holding someone accountable for their actions is a must. Holding someone accountable is not an attack. After these anti-Semitic comments, West was invited to Holocaust Museum. Kanye West was invited to the Holocaust Museum in Los Angeles to learn about the dangers of hateful and anti-Semitic rhetoric. They did this because they wanted to educate him on how dangerous his words are. This is a very Jewish thing to do. Education will cure ignorance in some situations. In a statement from the Holocaust Museum in LA, words matter and words have consequences. We urge you to come visit us at Holocaust Museum LA to understand just how words can incite horrific violence and genocides. The Holocaust started with only words that sadly begat stereotypes, racial and religious tropes and blaming others and led to the murder of 6 million Jews. At Holocaust Museum LA it is our mission to commemorate those who were murdered, educate on the Holocaust and all genocides including the genocide perpetrated against the Armenian people, of which your children would be included, and inspire a more dignified and humane world. Your words reach millions and you can choose to incite or you can choose to inspire. We are located at 100 The Grove Drive, Los Angeles, California 90036 and welcome you anytime. I hope he takes them up on their offer but I am doubtful. West rejected the invitation. Kanye West rejected the invitation he received from the Holocaust Museum of Los Angeles. This invitation was extended in response to his anti-Semitic rants during the interview with Fox News. Soon after the unaired anti-Semitic comments were leaked, he interviewed with a podcast called Drink Champs to talk about it. This episode was taken off YouTube due to its offensive nature. West said in response, "I want you to visit Planned Parenthood. That's our Holocaust Museum." He also said, "They have been fucking with me for too long. They put the crazy narrative out there. My Jewish trainer put when I went to the hospital in the press." This is referring to his 2016 manic episode that required hospitalization. "This is my exact point. Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt or all of us being signed to a record label or having a Jewish manager or being signed to a Jewish basketball team or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney." After all this, he attempts to praise Jewish people but it comes out as anti-Semitic too. "I respect what the Jewish people have done and how they brought their people together. They came into money through the lawyers after Wall Street, when all of the Catholics, they wouldn't divorce people, that's when they first came into the money." He continues. "With the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are because we're Jewish also, we're from Africa also, we're the blood of Christ. We're not just black, we are Jew just like the Jewish people, and now we're coming into money." This refers to Jewish secrets. Spoken like the radical Hebrew Israelites. The American Jewish Committee, AJC, condemned this podcast. It was hosted by Noor and Revolt TV. The American Jewish Committee said they proudly touted Kanye's interview with no condemnation of his antisemitism. Besides the comments themselves, the problem with Kanye's open antisemitism is the fact that these people and platforms continue to give them the chance to spew hatred. Platforms like Revolt TV cannot shirk their responsibility for the content that they produce and air without commentary. Choosing to allow Kanye to spew anti-Semitic hatred, even after he threatened all Jewish people, is despicable enough, added the AJC. Sources: https://www.haaretz.com/us news/2022-1016/Thai article/.premium/ Kanye West doubles down on anti-Semitic tropes, rejects invitation to Holocaust Museum /0000183E16C DAC A7A3F16CD 564000 V equals 1666102137188. https://nimag.com/intelligencer/2022-10/ Kanye West anti-Semitism mental illness bipolar Jews white lives matter.html https://www.insidenova.com/lifestyle/entertainment/ Kanye West invited to Holocaust Museum after anti-Semitic posts /article _C782688BB ed 95 EDCB 273-220DD408396F.html https://www.adl.org/news/press releases/ Kanye West says black people don't have connections like Jews fueling classic. https://www.exilmag.com/Kanye West war Diddy text/ https://www.vice.com/n/article/3ed77y/ Kanye West Tucker Carlson leaked footage antisemitism fake children https://www.spolcenter.org/fighting hate/extremist files/group/radical Hebrew Israelites https://www.npr.org/2022/10/09/1127732183/ Kanye West Instagram Twitter. Greater than in unaired portions of Tucker Carlson interview, Ye made anti-Semitic remarks, spoke of fake children infiltrating his home.
Don't forget to subscribe or follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Keep on speaking your truth and never let your flame burn out. Thank you for listening.